Okay, so elusive and mysterious rapper Ghost Mountain has just returned for the second time, but while the first return gave fans elation and happiness, the one that just happened made people mad, made people upset, made people question their loyalties to the Haunted Mountain, so I just thought we should go over it. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, you know who Ghost Mountain is, but just in case if not, I'm gonna put the Ghost Mountain whole situation into a bit of a simpler terms analogy, okay? So imagine you're living with your parents. They've been together for a couple years now, but then they suddenly get divorced over creative differences, okay? And your mom leaves for 4 years, and in this time, your dad gets very successful. He gets very bossing up on his shit. He takes you on expensive vacations. He starts selling lots of t-shirts, and then after 4 years, your mom returns. But not only does she returns by dropping the most beautiful song you've ever heard, okay? Basically, that's the Ghost Mountain and Cemetery and Haunted Mound situation explained. Does that make sense? Okay, but now we have a new development because Ghost Mountain returned to Instagram with a controversial post. His first return marked the song Apollon, which was like a great, beautiful song. The fans loved it. I mean, it's sitting at 1 million streams on Spotify. The music video is beautiful. It literally hit 1 million streams in less than a month, bro. And I mean, he only has 85,000 monthly listeners. And so that means that everyone who listened to the song re-listened to it like at least 10 times. And I mean, personally, I listened to it probably 40 to 50,000 times. But yeah, I mean, it was beautiful. And this second return, bro, is bad, bro. It's merch, okay? Ghost Mountain returned to Instagram to post merch 22 hours ago. ghostmountain.net/shop. And it's just a bunch of slides of all the t-shirts he's dropping. And I'm not gonna lie, they are not like the Ghost Mountain shirt. The first one is kind of cool, and the blanks used in this look really bad too. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, basically his return to Instagram, his big comeback was just shilling merch to the fans. The bottom of the caption is pretty interesting though, because it says new music next week, but we'll go over that in a second. First, I want to go over this ghostmountain.net/shop thing, because these t-shirts are priced at $40 each. I'm not gonna lie, like $40 is kind of crazy. And then they said that it was like $12 shipping on top of that. 100% cotton. Pre-order expected to ship 11/18. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that the Europe shipping was actually $40 too. Just copped. I don't care that it cost $104. So this dude just spent $104 on Ghost Mountain merch. Then this dude said, bro came back to immediately drop merch. Also, why is shipping $40? And yeah, a lot of fans were kind of upset with like the fact that he came back to drop merch right away. And it just feels like it feels like a cash grab at the end of the day, because like he comes back and drops one single song and then 2 shirts. Like, he's dropped more shirts in the last 4 years than songs, and that just doesn't feel right, bro. Like, you gotta feed the fans for the fans to feed you, you know. And I mean, obviously they know that people are hyped and people are really excited for this, so they're gonna want to capitalize on it. But I don't know, bro. It's not gonna look good to a lot of people. So obviously you have to take that into account. There was a lot of hate comments on the post as well. I'm gonna go over that in a second. But first, I wanted to go over this dude who had an interesting theory. He believes that the Ghost Mountain album will be called October Country, because that was something he would always say on Twitter and Instagram back in the day, like pre-Haunted Mountain split. And it was even in the Apollon music video. And so I'm guessing that October Country does seem like a fitting album title, but I do not think that the album will be dropping in October, which is the only thing that makes me doubt it, because I mean, they would have already started an album rollout by now. There's only 12 days left in the month, and sadly a merch launch is not the greatest album rollout, so I don't think that's what's going to be happening. But I mean, it's possible, because Halloween is a possible drop date. Maybe he'll drop a single that day or something, but he did say new music next week. But yeah, the dude then said, bought both shirts, but man, not the post I was hoping for. Because yeah, I mean, everyone like, people had post notifications on probably, or they saw the Ghost Mountain feed and they were like, oh my gosh, another Ghost Mountain post. Like, is he dropping a song, an album, a music video, a collab? No, bro, it's merch. I mean, I commented on the post too. I said, not the post I was hoping for. Someone replied to my comment saying, rage bait. And I'm not, honestly, I don't know if they're saying I'm trying to rage bait or if Ghost Mountain's trying to rage bait, but it got so many likes and I have no idea, honestly. But yeah, there was kind of two different responses to the Ghost Mountain merch thing. One of them being like, will not be buying, you and Haunted Mountain fell off. And the other one being, why everyone gotta hate, bruh? We all been wanting new merch and new music from him, but now it's a cash grab? Like, bruh, y'all switch up mad quick. And I mean, I honestly think they should have just dropped more music before. Like, maybe they should have waited to put out an album and then drop merch with the album. Like, it just feels kind of ridiculous to drop more shirts than music, you know? Like, at the end of the day, you gotta put out more music than shirts. And it would have been cool to have like album merch, I feel like. And now he's probably gonna put out album merch as well. It is understandable though, because Haunted Mound is kind of like an independent thing, right? So a lot of their living and music recording and stuff is funded by the merch. So like the I Heart Haunted Mound shirts, like those pretty much fund their entire operation. So obviously they need to have an income source from somewhere to be able to put out the music, but I don't know, I just feel like this was poorly executed. And if they do need help with creative direction, you know who to hit up. One good thing, redeeming quality about the announcement is that it was accompanied by not only an eerie video, but also a picture of Ghost Mountain. So yeah, I mean, I'll play the video now without audio just so you can see what kind of Haunted Mound aesthetic they bring to dropping t-shirts. And then obviously we also got this Ghost Mountain picture of him wearing the shirt, which is in a long sleeve, or maybe he's put it on top of a long sleeve shirt, I don't know. But yeah, it looks like he's at like a pumpkin patch maybe. He's got a haircut. Him and bro, we low-key have the same cut, I'm not gonna lie. So shout out our barbers. Twitter and Reddit also had some funny reactions to this whole thing. Like this dude said, we'll be begging my mom for the new Ghost Mountain merch. And yeah, that's probably how most people are gonna be acquiring their beautiful Ghost Mountain t-shirts. And then this person went on a kind of a Twitter rant. Actually, like 5 days ago, they had tweeted, waiting for Ghost Mountain to do literally anything. And then he did literally anything and dropped the beautiful merch, okay? And then she also tweeted, new Wicca and Ghost next week. I'm about to faint. And I'm not sure what the source is, but I guess maybe Ghost Mountain is dropping a song with Wicca Phase. That would be crazy. She said, y'all will find anything to complain about. The merch looks good, F off. Why is everyone so bothered about Ghost Mountain merch prices? That ugly ass I Love Haunted Mountain shirt is sold for $40 every time too, and nobody says anything. Kept that same stance for 4 years. And yeah, I understand the tweets and stuff, but I think the main problem is that Ghost Mountain has dropped one song and 2 shirts. Like the quantity, the supply and demand, like the economics are just not adding up, okay? Like I said, bro, if he had dropped an album and came out with album merch, no one would have complained. It would have been fine. But it's just the fact that there's more t-shirts out than albums, okay? And then let's head to the Reddit, okay? We know how much Haunted Mound fans love Reddit. And this dude said, Ghost trying to pay back his tuition ASAP. So yeah, I mean, that was like kind of the common theory. I mean, it's probably true. It was that the reason Ghost Mountain wasn't in Haunted Mound is because he was in college and like getting his degree, which would explain the 4-year hiatus, since you know the average time in college is 4 years. Are you guys in college? Let me know in the comments. I want to understand the Haunted Mound student demographic. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for now. I'll keep you guys updated if there are any developments in the story. Hopefully we get the October Country. That's my prediction for the album name. October Country album soon. That would be cool. We are getting new music next week, although I guess it might be a Wicca Phase collab. That would be nice. I do want more Ghost Mountain singles before the album, obviously, and maybe it'll drop by the end of October. We do know that he needs money and that there's more shirts out than songs, and I guess that's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching this far. Drop subscription and goodbye.